Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are digging into OpenAI's latest and by far most powerful offering, GPT-5 Pro. We're going to look at what's under the hood, what it costs, and the big one. Is it actually worth it for you?
Okay, just pause on this question for a second, because this right here, this is the core idea behind the entire new GPT-5 system. And believe me, it changes everything about how we use these AIs.
So before we can even get to GPT-5 Pro, we've got to understand the brand new base model that it's built on. This isn't just an update, it's a totally different way of thinking.
You know how with the older models, you had to kind of pick your version, like, should I use GPT-4 or 4.0 for this? Well, that's gone. The new GPT-5 system is designed to be smart from the get-go. It looks at your request and decides for itself how much brain power to throw at the problem.
And this is the secret sauce right here, this smart routing system. Think of it like a traffic cop for your questions. If you ask something simple like for a cookie recipe, it sends it down the express lane, fast and efficient. But if you ask it to analyze, say, a dense scientific paper, it automatically diverts that request to the deep thinking path. Now let's see how this whole concept gets supercharged for the Pro version.
This visual just nails the difference. The standard GPT-5 is like a really good car engine. It's powerful, reliable, and perfect for pretty much all your daily driving. But GPT-5 Pro? That's the specialized high-performance engine you swap in when you're taking the car to the racetrack. It's for the most demanding jobs, period.
Okay, so heavy-duty engine sounds cool and all, but what do you actually get for your money? Let's break down the specific features that really set Pro apart.
So, if you go Pro, you're getting a whole suite of upgrades built for serious, heavy-duty work. It's not just about more raw power per question, you also get much higher usage limits, direct control over that thinking mode, and even the ability to integrate with tools to build what they're calling agentic systems, which is just a fancy way of saying AIs that can plan and act on their own to get stuff done. Pretty wild.
Now this number, 256,000 tokens, is a massive deal. Tokens are basically pieces of words, and they make up the AI's short-term memory. This huge context window means you can feed Pro an entire novel or a huge chunk of a company's financial reports, and it won't forget what was on page 1. For complex projects, that is an absolute game changer.
All that power sounds incredible, right? But, and you knew there was a but, it comes at a cost. And I'm not just talking about the number on your credit card bill. Let's get into the real-world trade-offs you have to think about.
Okay, so OpenAI has laid it out pretty clearly with these 3 tiers. The free and plus plans are your ticket to the standard GPT-5, which is already amazing. But if you want to unlock that heavy-duty Pro model, well, there's only one way to do it.
And there it is, $200 a month. This is the number that really makes you stop and think. It clearly positions Pro not as a tool for casual curiosity, but as a serious investment for professionals whose work depends on having the absolute best. Right, beyond the subscription fee, the early reports from users are all highlighting that classic balancing act. To get all that incredible power, you might just have to give something else up in your day-to-day experience. So here's what people are saying out in the wild. The praise is off the charts for its reasoning power. It can solve complex, multi-step problems that would stump older models. But on the flip side, all that thinking takes time. It can feel noticeably slower. And some people feel that the new safety guardrails make its personality a little more, well, sterile, a little less creative and playful.
So let's just put it all together. It's expensive, it can be slow, especially when you need it most. It's not even available for developers through the API yet, and honestly, for simple, everyday tasks, it's complete overkill. You might even find the standard model is faster and more pleasant to use.
Which, of course, brings us to the biggest question of all. After hearing all of this, the incredible power and the steep price, should you actually consider going Pro?
Look, if your daily work looks anything like this, if you're a scientist trying to connect the dots between dozens of research papers, or a programmer hunting for a single bug in a massive codebase, then GPT-5 Pro is practically screaming your name. It was built for exactly these kinds of tasks, where depth and nuance are everything, and speed is secondary.
But let's be honest. For many of us, for just drafting an email or asking a quick question, the extra power from Pro just won't be noticeable. The standard model is already so good that Pro really is a specialized tool, not some mandatory upgrade for everybody.
And really, that's what it all boils down to. GPT-5 Pro gives us a stunning look at where AI reasoning is headed, but it forces you to ask a very personal question about your own needs in your own work. What is that next level of intelligence truly worth to you? Thanks for watching.